Welcome everybody back to the channel. In this video we hop inside the new Dark Ether and we freaking find some crazy stuff. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy. Mods for sponsoring this video. They are an awesome Call of Duty service company. They go in, unlock all the camos for you, all the zombie schematics. They have a ton of pre-made accounts. They also give you the opportunity to go into bot lobbies to unlock a ton of stuff yourself. They have a ton of services for all types of games out there. Their Trustpilot reviews are awesome. Every single one of them is a great review, and I can tell you guys what, this is probably the best company out there for services. Make sure you guys use code Spazo to save money off. Alright, so we are in game. Today we're going to be going to the new Dark Ether that was just recently released, and we're going to be looking for schematics. But this is going to be a guide, sort of. This place is hard, man. It's not easy, and it's not fun because it is super hard, right? Well, it's fun to me, but to beginners and stuff like that, it's not going to be fun, right? Understandable, I get it. So today I brought in 2 wonder weapons. Now you guys might be like, bro, really? You're going to start this game out with wonder weapons? I don't have wonder weapons. I get that, but to get a VR11, they're very, very simple to get. All you got to do is go into the Dark Ether, not the new one, not the first one, the second one that came out. I don't know what type of glitch is on right now, but we're just going to rock with it. Okay, and you have like an 80% chance, this portal up here, you have an 80% chance of getting a VR11 case, right? The Scorcher, you don't need it. I brought it in just because I had it on cooldown, but you don't really need it. You can find them very easily, or not really easily, but they're not like super rare to come across. You just basically got to play the game if you want to use a Scorcher. But a VR11 I'm going to recommend, especially if you're going to want to do the escort. You're going to want it. So make sure you guys do bring that in, and it's very good for like the boss kill and all that good stuff. So again, I do recommend getting a VR11 before you come in. Everything else you don't really need, but use at your own discretion. Alright, we're going to grab this cargo contract over here. That's going to be the game plan for this. I do want to try and do a few contracts because we need a little bit of essence, but we don't need a lot because I can do a little triangle thing to get a flawless crystal if I wanted to max out for, say, my Scorcher. Triple pack my Scorcher, which would be a ton of help, right? But I want to be able to get some perks too because those are very needed, and I want to be able to get a self-revive. So I took it upon myself to do this on a new operator though. Not like 100% brand new, but the containment's not high enough to be like, okay, I got an advantage. It's really not. I think it's like 30 containment, which is super easy to get or achieve on any operator. So I figured we'd bring him in instead of like a fully maxed out, kitted 3-plate self-revive juggernaut streak. No, I didn't want to do that. Not for this game. Just throw that over there. All right, let's go ahead and push in. Give me this. And we gone to the actual dead drop itself, which is not too far away, and it's not too bad. We'll be able to get a self-revive from this. I'd like to have a few self-revives. I'm a firm believer in it's not bad if you go down, so do not come unprepared as if you're not going to go down, because especially in this Dark Ether, I hate to say it, but you're probably going to go down. Everybody does. It's okay. It's part of the game. It's not that big of a deal. So I want to try and go as prepared as possible with self-revives, maybe get a medium rucksack to kind of help us out a little bit with be able to carry more stuff, more items, etc., etc. So here we go. We got this large rucksack and a mortar strike, which that was actually a very, very good reward rift. I'm not even going to lie, because now we can buy perks and possibly get a self-revive, especially after this outlast right here. So we already got one, but I would like to at least go in with 2. But other than that, we don't need much more. It's definitely important that you kind of wait till you have a game to where you can spawn in and go instead of playing a whole match and then rushing in to go. I feel like you have a higher chance of surviving if you actually just start your game up kind of like how we are doing right now and just go instead of waiting around. But that's kind of my opinion. You know, you can really do what you want at the end of the day, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Let's go ahead and activate this. All right. Let's go ahead and chill up here for a little bit. Anything in these crates, look for self-revives, all types of good stuff that we might possibly need, whether it's monkey bombs, anything. Anything could be helpful and useful here. shoot that. Kill those zombies. Sometimes the Scorcher can take a little bit to shoot up, but it is because we only have it double packed. So it's not going to be super fast. We kind of just got to make sure we're paying attention to the game and shooting on time whenever we need to. Shoot right down this way. That's going to help us a lot here. Here we go. Shoot again. Damage that Mangler a little bit. Not a crazy amount, but it's definitely going to help. We can run to this other side. Pop up here. I'd like to try and get like a 3-plate or a 2-plate because I did bring in golden armor plates. So that's going to help a little bit. Which all these items are pretty simple to get in the game. You just got to know where to look, man. And we have a ton of videos on the channel going over how to get every single one of these items I spawned in with. So there's no reason you shouldn't be able to find them. They're pretty simple. Okay, we're almost done with this contract. I might just hold off on shooting. Just kind of chill for a minute. There we go, 99, 100, and we are done. Hop over here. Hop right here. Another self-revive. Great. Phenomenal. Anything in there? Nothing good. Okay. We can go ahead and pull back out the Scorcher. We have 15,000 essence. Now the big question is, what are we going to do with that essence? Most importantly, we're going to buy the perks we need. We don't need every perk in the game, but we do need a few. So that is what we're going to do. Is there a buy station over there? No, there is not. So there's a Wonder Fizz here, and then there's a buy station here. So we're going to go hit the Wonder Fizz first, and then we'll go hit the buy station, because it's most important that I do get my perks instead of just wasting it all at the buy station. So we want Jug, this. That's all we need. We don't need anything more. Obviously, it's going to be better, but the goal, like why we're not buying Tombstone, the goal is we don't die. So if we don't die, we don't need Tombstone, right? For sure. In my opinion. But obviously, you know, you might want to get it because if you have a schematic and then you die, it's gonna suck. For sure. Just give me a 2-plate. I'll take it. Golden armor plates comes in clutch, man, and it's definitely way better if you do have a vest instead of no vest. So now we're gonna take this Elder Sigil into this portal over here. We're gonna go ahead and spawn into this Dark Ether. Hopefully we can get through this without any sort of issues, any bugs. Hopefully nothing occurs. But, yeah, man, this should be pretty easy and pretty straightforward with the items we got. Obviously, it's going to be a little hectic, but I'm sure we'll be just fine. So, I'll see you guys when we get in there. Let's do this. All right, we're just spawning in. Let's say we could... it really doesn't matter what contract we decide to do first. Could go do the escort. Could do whatever one we want. I think, let's start it off with the bounty, man. Let's go straight for the boss. And then we'll do the escort, and then we'll go do the outlast. That sounds like a good deal to me, because we might be able to get some cool schematics or something from this one, and then we can kind of go for it from there. So I'm going to toss these down there, just to give these zombies an element of surprise. Swoop in. Okay, that was a terrible, terrible strat right there. Let me just go ahead and pop this, so I can get in here. Activate seal. Thank you. And we're gone. Okay, to the boss. So the good thing is a lot of those zombies from over there aren't really going to chase me because they have no idea where I went, which is what we want. I'm going to chill right up here. Mega, hate to say this, buddy, but it's time to go. It's the end of your days, bud. Put a decoy over there. There we go. Let me get another laser. Thank you. Aw, Mangler, you gotta mess it up. Mangler. Mimic. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, fellas. Alright, before I do loot that reward rift, I want to boost up onto a building and reload my VR11, because look at that horde. That is a massive horde that we don't really necessarily want to deal with right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload, get everything prepared to just loot this, and then get the heck out of here. Okay, so it looks like I already did. Let me just throw that real quick. I'm going to take that damage because it's fine. Okay, I've seen a schematic and a self-revive kit. I am so going to die here. Never mind. I guess the Mimic saved me. And I'm gone. On to the next contract, which is the escort. But yeah, man, I mean, it is a plus having a Scorcher. Do you need it? No. You're just going to have to fight off a lot more zombies or run from a lot more zombies. So, I mean, if you're really looking to come in here and get the schematics, I would recommend trying to stack up your gear a little bit instead of just rushing yourself, which is usually what I do. And the good thing now is we have the schematic cooldowns, so you don't necessarily got to just grind for the items. You can actually just play the game and exfil and then get all the items you need. Alright. I believe the escort spawns in right over here. I believe so. Just pop up. Alright. This shouldn't be too bad. Go ahead and drop right here. Bada bing, bada boom. A lot of zombies spawn on this, so we do got to be careful here. But it's okay. We got a VR11, so I'm not too worried. And this is a boss killer, so what I usually have the biggest problems with is when you get so many bosses to spawn in, it just kind of gets overwhelming. Plus all the damage you take from it all. And we do want to kill the bosses with the green glowing because that means they have a power-up. Which is what we desperately want here, fellas. Okay. Go ahead and just call that right there. VR11, bada bing, bada boom. Use this to turn a few zombies. They'll help a little bit. We always can get more ammo. Hop right here. Just gonna use this Scorcher. Pop it right back there. Hit this. Try not to go down. Okay, let's roll ACV. We gotta shoot this a little bit. We need to use our Scorcher because I need to be able to pick up some ammo. Problem is with the VR11, every ammo pouch is only one bullet, which helps. Don't get me wrong, it does help. There we go. I'm gonna go down here, yes. I figured that as much. There is a lot of zombies here. I need to be able to boost up here real quick. Kind of wrap around, pick up as much ammo as we can, and hop back up. We still have quite a few more stops to go with the escort. This is again why I recommend being prepared, because this is not an easy task. Okay, this escort is the hardest escort we have seen, hardest contract we have seen. So I do recommend taking your time as much as you can, which isn't easy, you know, sometimes it's hard. Really want to try our best not to waste ammo. We have a stop right here, but this time we're just going to go ahead and start shooting our Scorcher, damage some of these zombies as much as we can. Boost up a little bit. Pop up here if we can. Got pretty lucky right there. Might go down. Let's just worry about shooting this. Let's reload. Let's kind of recoup a little bit. This is going to be our last stop. So we definitely need to kill some more zombies because we need some ammo, my friends. As long as we just continuously lower these zombies' health, we'll be perfectly fine. Got nothing to worry about. I need to go ahead and swap to this. Do a little damage. Okay, we need to go grab some ammo or we will fail this. Thank you. Boost that a little bit. That nuke helped big time. But again, that's why we want to try and kill those bosses with the green power-up. Try and wait, try and stick it out. I do not care if we go down. As long, yep, good. We completed it. As long as that rocket can make it off that dang escort, I'm good. I could care less if we go down. Okay, so now we got to figure out a way to get to the reward rift. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glide down nice and slow. I see that mimic. He's stalking it. Okay, grab that. Grab the Sergeant's Barrett. We can just dip out of there. Now all we got left to do is the Outlast contract, which is all the way over here. Just double Scorcher. We're not going to rush to do it, man. We got no sort of rush. The Outlasts are usually relatively pretty quick. So, we're chilling. I'm not forced. I'm not rushed, man. I'm doing just fine. And on this, we're going to have the speed boost, which is going to be awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Activate the PND real quick, just so we can get this thing started. So with this one, you can run a train, but that is a little bit dangerous. So you're kind of forced to fight. But again, like, you can run a train. You just got to be super careful. Just make sure you're replating as much as humanly possible. You do have the super speed boost, which is going to be awesome. Pop this real quick. Shoot that again. Just keep spreading our way around here. Honestly, for the Outlast, dude, I would recommend a regular gun. Like, the Scorcher's good and all for everything else, but for this, man, I'd just recommend a regular gun. Triple pack legendary gun, which is super easy to get. I wouldn't recommend going through the trouble of like do not come in here with just a VR11. Especially if you're a beginner to this and you just want the schematics, you're not up for a challenge, like you just want to get it done. Just make sure you come in here well prepared for certain things. And you can kind of analyze as you see me kind of running through this thing. Like, okay, what am I going to want to take in for that? And just take it in. If you fail, so what, man? I mean, literally, so what? You can go in another game. It's not a big deal. There we go. Contract's done. Easy as that, fellas. Okay, let's go over here and loot this rift real quick. If these zombies will leave me alone, that would be awesome. There's another Sergeant's Barrett. We can drop that, and then we can drop... I don't need to drop nothing else. But that is it, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got 2 of these schematics that we didn't have. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, not forget to leave a like. Subscribe down below. You guys know the deal. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one, fellas. Peace.